All right, man. Chat.
Ain't shit to it but the dueler, dog. You feel me? Yeah, Zersky.
What the fuck is buzzing, cousins, man? What's good, gang Gerskis? On my mother, yes, Zersky. You feel me? We up in this motherfucker, Broduskis. I'm just playing Brodiers, though. Y'all know my word is Brodier. I say Brodier. Whoa there, Brodier. No capper. But when y'all see me, y'all know there's a blunt somewhere. There's a blunt somewhere. Mike, there's a blunt somewhere. Shout out to my UK people. But you know, there's a blunt and there's a reaction waiting to be done. Should watch my music video. My son will never snake bitch me. Checks on 50 Cent. Checks 50 Cent over Lil Meech video leak. I don't know if I should watch 600 Breezy shootout with the 051 Melly brother in Chicago. Mac, you my boy. I just don't want to watch no Mac shit right now. Fully chopped and Lil Speed arrested for the murder case. I already watched enough of that shit with them niggas.
I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir. I
just want to see if this is a good video. We're going to see. Fuck it. We just going to give this video a chance. You know, I don't really... This is going to be the first time I watch a video that ain't got, like, a lot of views when I come across it, like, 1,000 or more. So, shit, hey, fuck it. Fuck it. It's fun for everything. This might be a good watch. It's like coming across my shit. Oh, God. This is called Hood Spill. So, Hood Spill. If this is a good video, I will be pressing this button. You feel me? Y'all see it changing colors every time I highlight. You see it get a little... Yeah. I will be pressing that button. You know what I'm saying? Even if not, I support the grind. You feel me? We can support each other. Because I got about the same amount of subs. I got like 320 something to my damn self. I ain't gonna lie. We ain't gotta go to all that. But...
Okay, well, we can get that all straightened out after the fact.
Big Meech just fired off a warning to 50 Cent in a heated text, straight up told him to stop running his mouth about his son or deal with some serious consequences. This all blew up after 50 leaked some wild footage showing Lil Meech allegedly talking to the cops, basically throwing his former friend under the bus and letting him take the rap. Now here's the twist. That same friend is backing 50 Cent and saying he ended up locked up because, quote, Lil Meech snitched on him. It's getting messier by the minute. Everyone knows 50's been throwing shade at both Lil Meech and his pops for a while now, but it looks like Big Meech finally snapped. This ain't just online beef anymore, it's personal now. And if 50 keeps poking the bear, this could spiral out of control real fast. Let's break down this wild body cam footage that 50 Cent just dropped.
Legal? Huh? It's not legal. It's not legal.
It's not legal what?
To have a firearm.
I'm talking about that.
Huh? Talking about the other guy? Yeah.
That's legal.
It shows Lil Meech straight up telling...
Look, bro, real shit, because I already did the video on that. I reacted to that. That's a...
Tom Sitch.
What's good, brother?
Sitch.
Oh, shit. Hold up. My mic must have...
Sitch.
Input. Where's it? Hold on, my fault, y'all. Can you hear me? Yo. All right. Can you hear me now, Spade? Oh, shit. He just slid out that fast. Damn. I heard, little bro. I forgot. I need to slide out of here. I'm good for right now. I need to slide out of my Discord. I forgot I was in there. My fault, y'all. You just scared the shit. I thought that was a video. I already did the reaction on this vid, though. And it's not this video, but that whole shit. Meech, Big Meech. What do you mean? If he keep running his mouth, it's gonna be real consequences. Though your son is literally frying the fuck out of your legacy right in front of your face. What do you mean there's gonna be consequences if 50 Cent don't shut up? 50 Cent doesn't shut up for no man. I'm gonna just be honest with you. The whole world, most of the world, anybody who knows 50 Cent, I'm gonna just say, who knows he exists. Who has ever made that man shut up? It's the problem in the universe. But bro, he got that man arrested. You sit here in the car, y'all finna go real fast, cause y'all finna get let go. The cops were so distracted by the guns, they didn't even really search the car. The guns was good. They was clean. They was finna let you go. They were just literally trying to see what's up with you because you had a warrant. You. Not your mans in the car. You did. So, if you was able to get out that situation, ain't no way in hell, nigga, you wasn't gonna get out of it in general. Because you went home and he went to prison.
On his boy during a traffic stop. The clip comes from an arrest where Lil Meech and his friend were both detained, but the way it went down, it's got people talking. According to the friend, Meech turned on him the second things got hot and sold him out to the cops. In the footage, you see both of them already cuffed, and Meech is posted in the back of a squad car. Then it gets real sketchy. He looks at the officer and says, "Did you find the other stuff?" Right after the cop mentions finding a gun. But here's the wild part. The officer had just said the gun wasn't even illegal, but Meech's comment made them dig deeper. And what happened next? That other stuff got found. The friend who goes by the name 3 Luck ended up taking the fall. Now he's calling it out for the world to see. He went on Instagram, posted old pics of him and Meech hanging out, plus that same body cam clip, and he didn't hold back. According to him, Meech snitched to the police and pinned gun and substance charges on him. It's getting real ugly. This the reason I had to do Fed time, the man wrote, throwing heavy shots at Lil Meech. I can't stand fake dudes like him crossing paths in my life, acting like he's solid, but he moves real shady. He didn't stop there. He even took aim at Big Meech, saying he raised the lame and claimed Lil Meech let him take the full blame for the gun and substance charges while he was knocked out asleep in the car. He also made it clear that 50 Cent is in his corner now, helping put the truth out. He called Lil Meech a snake and said, he admitted he was sorry and promised to pay me back, but also claimed he flipped on 50 behind the scenes too. And then he dropped the real question. Why you asking 12 if they got the guns and the other stuff off me? That's straight up telling no matter how you slice it. The man said the only reason he kept Meech around was cause he thought he was solid, thought he really lived that life. I've known my homie for over 20 years, but turns out he's disloyal too, he added. How you rocking with the same dude who put me in a messed up situation? He went on to say he dropped serious cash on lawyers and paid for 3 different bonds because of that one moment. But you too busy trying to protect his image, teaching him how to stay clean while turning your back on the one who was making sure he was safe. This whole thing is turning into pure betrayal.
I know, but unfortunately, there's certain procedures we have to follow anytime something comes in that's prohibited, correct?
Right. So listen,
You understand that, correct?
please
Do you have your ID on you?
Sir, my ID's in my bag.
In the bag?
Yes, I'm a minor, sir. I have security guards. They left that in my bag, sir. I did not pack my bag.
Well, we can get that all straightened out after the fact,
Okay, thank you.
But until then, I have to put you in handcuffs until we figure this out.
Okay.
Okay, you understand that?
Can I call my mom or somebody?
We'll do that after.
Okay.
All right, just turn around for me, be cooperative. Everything's on video and audio surveillance.
Now there's actual footage of Lil Meech telling on his friends and 50 Cent he couldn't care less. That's how you know this situation is getting serious.
Do you have anything else on you at this point?
No, sir, I promise I don't.
Okay.
Just an actor, sir.
No, I understand.
Man.
Do you have a concealed weapons permit or anything like
no,
that?
I don't, sir. They left that in my bag. My little brother's outside waiting for me, sir. I promise you, sir, that's not mine. I have security guards, sir.
Okay.
See how much jewelry I have on me?
The man also revealed something even more heartbreaking. He said while Lil Meech was out of it, high off pills, he ended up losing everything. He claimed his business money is gone, and now he's facing missing out on years of his own child's life. All because, according to him, Lil Meech snitched and let him take the hit. He even called out the contradiction in the whole Meech family image, bringing up Big Meech's famous phrase and writing, "These the same dudes that say death before dishonor?" That's just words. Just like when people say, "I love you," heavy. Now, what about Lil Meech? So far, he's kept quiet, no public response to any of this heat, but you already know who didn't stay silent. 50 Cent jumped in fast and went straight for the neck. First, 50 posted a screenshot from power star Michael Rainey Jr.'s IG and threw shade in the caption. He wrote, "I'm proud of you, Michael. I looked at your page, LOL. See what happens when you don't use drugs and spend all your money on chrome heart jeans." Straight jab. Then just hours later, 50 came back for round 2. He reposted that same body cam footage of Lil Meech in the back of the squad car and dropped screenshots from the friend's IG too. The caption, "Yo, how you gonna throw your strapping drugs on your man's lap while he's asleep? Like, here, this your ish, LOL savage." But 50 wasn't finished. He came back yet again, this time posting a pic from the BMF show and clowning Meech in the caption, "Pop." First he went to the airport with a gun and was popped and panicking. 50 is clearly not letting this one slide. For context, the airport comment 50 made was a callback to another messy moment. Footage that leaked showing Lil Meech getting arrested after TSA found an unloaded gun in his carry-on. And the kicker? He didn't even have a license for it. But the wildest part? When he got caught, Meech tried to say he wasn't legally an adult, even though he was 23 years old at the time. Then, in a full panic, he hit TSA with the classic, "Do you know who I am?" move and name dropped 50 Cent, trying to flex his fame to get out of trouble. It was a full-on disaster. And now that the new body cam clip of him snitching on his friend is out, 50 just got gold for his Instagram pettiness. You already know 50 lives for moments like this. He's built for it. Those shady posts, the trolling captions, it's like a whole show now. But guess who's stepping in? Big Meech finally broke his silence, and he's sending a warning shot back at 50. After 50 threw shade, hinting that Big Meech failed as a parent, Big Meech clapped back with a series of photos of him and his son. His caption, "Nothing can stop us, we all the way up." Yeah, it looks like this back and forth is just heating up. But Big Meech isn't just out here posting throwback photos with his son. Word on the street is he might be moving in silence behind the scenes. After 50 Cent kept firing off those posts accusing Lil Meech of snitching, whispers started flying in the industry. Insiders are saying Big Meech personally reached out to one of 50's longtime people with a serious message. Tell him to stop playing with my son or else. Now Big Meech isn't the type to hop online and bark, he keeps it old school. But the shift in energy? You can feel it. And the tension's so real that a few producers reportedly pulled away from the BMF series, maybe trying to cool things down before this whole mess jumps off screen and into real life. Let's not forget, this beef didn't even start with Lil Meech. It all kicked off earlier this year when Big Meech was spotted linking up with Rick Ross. That's what set 50 off. He came out swinging, accusing Big Meech of being the real snitch. Yup, 50 went as far as to post a screenshot of court docs suggesting that Meech cut a deal under the First Step Act. He even threw Tammy Cowens, Big Meech's longtime associate, into the mix, trying to imply she helped push that paperwork through by cooperating. So while the spotlight's on Lil Meech right now, 50's making it crystal clear, nobody's off limits. But here's the real twist. Nothing in Big Meech's case actually proves he snitched. He served 27 out of the 30 years he was sentenced to, and that small sentence cut, it came from changes in federal sentencing laws, not from cutting any deals. And get this, a rare prison interview with Big Meech just leaked.
Sure, you can look at my paperwork, man. My paperwork, if I was writing it to be on CNN, you know what I mean? You better believe it, my nigga. Yeah, be on CNN. You got some people insinuate, Big Meech telling on Mexicans. Look on Wikipedia. It'll tell you Daniel Correll out of L.A., he telling on me. Shit, you know, the penitentiary rules is if you do not call a man hot or a rat or a snitch or that he cooperating with the government without having paperwork to prove it. You know what I'm saying? Right. If not, you get your bitch ass up top, you check in or your car checks you in. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, you're not supposed to send her, oh yeah, I think Big Meech hot. No, you don't think that. You show that, or you keep your opinion to yourself.
And in it, he flat out denied the snitching rumors. He said if he had ever cooperated, it would have been splashed across every headline in the country by now. He made it crystal clear he's standing on what he believes in. That's exactly why fans are so split right now. Some are saying 50 had no business throwing around that rat label, especially not at a man who spent nearly 3 decades behind bars without ever cracking. But then there's the other side of the crowd saying Big Meech did betray 50 by linking up with Rick Ross. Why? Because 50 was the one holding it down for Meech's family while he was inside. And he even gave Lil Meech his big break in acting by casting him in BMF. So to them, that Ross collab felt like a slap in the face. And here's where it gets even deeper. 50 Cent has hinted that this might be the real reason Big Meech flipped on him. Not about the drama online, but over loyalty being tested behind the scenes.
He actually came and got me before I even knew I could even act at all, before acting was even a thought. My dad called me one day and told me that he wanted me to fly to Atlanta in his presence so I could meet 50 for the first time and see the first casting that he was doing. You know, so I flew out there and it was lined around the street. And the first time I met 50, you know, it was just genuine. And I sat by him and we actually got to watch people audition for a couple hours. And the next day he called me 8 o'clock in the morning, woke me up. I'm like, damn, 50 calling me. So I answered the phone. He like, hey, what you think about going to acting classes? I want you to play your dad. And at first, you know, it sounded crazy, but of course, you know, I'm gonna do it. I'm not doing nothing. So of course I wanted to do it. You know, I just didn't know if I could do it.
According to 50 Cent, the real reason things went left between him and Big Meech, straight up jealousy. In a recent IG post, 50 claimed Big Meech felt threatened by how tight he was getting with Lil Meech. 50 said that Big Meech couldn't handle the fact that his own son was closer to him than to his own pops. So in response, he allegedly cut off Lil Meech's financial support. That's when 50 says he stepped in, not just as a mentor, but as a real father figure. And 50 didn't hold back. He claimed Big Meech was actually a bad influence on his son, encouraging wild behavior, pushing him towards substance use and helping him blow through money. Meanwhile, 50 said he was trying to keep Lil Meech on track and build him into something solid. The wildest part, 50 revealed that during the filming of BMF, Lil Meech hit rock bottom. He said Meech was struggling hard with substance issues, and he's the one who stepped up and got him into rehab. I thought about it, 50 wrote. I think he was uncomfortable with me and Meech's relationship. I'm telling Meech to stop doing drugs. He telling him he used to do X, like that's cool. I tell him to chill with spending, and he telling him how much money he blew. 50 also exposed just how bad things got. He said actor Russell Hornsby told him Lil Meech showed up high on set, started throwing up during a weapons test, and even had whippets in his truck. 50 said, I was like, what the hell is whippets? Then I look and it's that gas they use in BB guns. And if you go back and check Lil Meech's early interviews after landing the BMF role, he always gave props to 50, saying he was lost before 50 stepped in, paid for his acting lessons and helped him find a path. But in the end, Lil Meech fumbled the bag, big time. Word is, he blew through the $5 million he made from BMF in just 3 years. And what did he invest in? Nothing. Not a business, not property, just cars, designer clothes, and flashy jewelry. So yeah, whether you like him or not, 50 Cent might actually have a point. After everything he did to change Lil Meech's life, it looks like it all went down the drain.
Do you think Big Meech like told on somebody to get out, snitched, did anything extra?
No. Let me tell you why. Big Meech's paperwork is public records. There is no proof that Big Meech said, hey, bust him, bust him, bust him. Now, the situation with the lady Tammy, the female that he cool with or whatever, mess with whatever, I was having an argument with somebody about this last night. Now, if we go by prison rules and standards, Big Meech didn't sit down with the agents and say, hey, my bro gonna go ahead and settle boy up for me, so make sure y'all give me the credit. So we couldn't make a move on him because his name not in the paperwork for saying, authorizing this.
But when it comes to this snitching drama, things get way murkier.
Now, what she did, what would happen, the killers, the homies will be like, well, listen, bro, she your people, she did that with your name on it, so you gotta have her hit. You gotta either have her killed or you gotta bring a move to her because she implicated your name or the people got your name, your BMF, whatever, in this situation.
Now, people close to Meech are calling out 50, saying he's being a hypocrite and only labels people snitches when it suits his agenda.
You got to handle this. So I was telling him, I said, bro, this is one of them situations where he had a ride or die. She jumped on him like, I'm going to get him out here by any means. And, you know, I say, now, we can't just up and say this. You know, people be like, common sense. Well, man, did they have that talk? I don't know. So I don't think, you know, I got my own situation. So I don't really think that far into nobody else's situation anyway, but I do my content. Yeah. But if, you see, you know, it's selective politics and it's selective who they gonna call a rat or who they not gonna call a rat in this industry. So we've been saying that since I've been home.
So now the streets are asking, did 50 make up that snitch claim about Big Meech just because he linked up with Rick Ross? And with Big Meech now warning 50 to back off, did 50 finally push this one too far? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive breakdowns like this. And we'll catch you in the next one.
Higher than that bitch, I'm off the oil, they don't get it. Running up my money, I'm getting my money. I'm talking my chick and her little bitch be talking that shit, but her time told that bitch to listen.